different. I obsessively love this game. I've been playing it for a very long time. At least 15 years, I feel like. Maybe not 15. Between 10 and 15, I'd say. And so I figured why not play some Call of Duty and talk about some movies. It is spooky season, and this update is pretty good for that too. So I'm going to just do one quick thing though, and then I will be able to get this game started. I hope everyone can hear me okay, and if the game is too loud or whatever, I can always change that. My first time at this, I did a little test, so we're going to see how it goes. Yes, okay, here we are. Do that. And I'd love to know what you guys are watching this spooky season, as well as we are going through some topics. Let's see. Just trying to change the thumbnail on this. And then we will get, I don't know, maybe I can't, yeah, I should be able to. Thumbnail. No, I'm not doing that. That's stupid. Okay. Well, in the meantime, it'll just be whatever it is, and then I guess I'll have to fix that afterwards. If you guys know. Because, yes, this is my first time doing this. So, and I will get to playing momentarily. Okay. Pull this up so I can also see the comments. Okay, so we're almost there. And if you guys play this too, I'd love to know. I don't know what Haunted Havoc is. This is new. So we can definitely do this together. Oh, the comments are up there. This is interesting. Okay. Oh, the comments are right there. I did not even see this. This is so funny. Okay, sorry about that. Cool. Nice to see you all. We're gonna do some Liberty Falls. And, I'm also gonna have this on my laptop so I can see the comments a little bit better, just in case. Okay. And I'm going to make sure I'm not sharing everyone else's audio. Voice party only. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. So we'll try this Haunted Havoc. I like Liberty Falls. I know it's kind of like the easy one, but it's fine. I like it a lot. And it gets hard. I'm not saying it's not difficult, but I definitely tend to last the longest with this. I also know I don't have headphones on, and I'm sure you guys will hear me a lot better if I do this again when I get them. I had Apple earbuds on, and they just did not. They were like, there was a lot of feedback and stuff when I did a test. So we're not doing that. The comments say, let's see. Luke's here. Nice to see you, Luke. Great, you can hear me. That's awesome. I'm going to be rewatching Nosferatu in a bit. Oh, that was so good. Nosferatu was really, really good. Oh my god, is someone starting this already? Why am I the only one in this fucking game? Sorry. Oh, this is cool. I feel like everyone's in something else. I'm literally the only one playing right now, but that's fine. Okay, yeah, so Nosferatu is incredible. I had a great time with that. Are you looking forward to seeing Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein? Because I'm really looking forward to that one as well. Yes, this is definitely a new... They all have pumpkin heads. It's super cute, though. Oh my god. I should have probably played something for the first time that, like, you know, that I've actually played before. I have not played this specific thing, but that's okay. So I have been watching a movie every day of the 31st except for Saturday nights because we've been watching. Actually, that's not true. I watched one yesterday, but I always watch SNL on Saturday nights. Um, so, wow, this is. I was not expecting this right off the bat. And this is also an interesting test of talking at the same time while we're doing this. There's not a lot of breathing room here. Okay, so COD Zombies is awesome. Yes, it is, Hydrix. I think I pronounced that properly. Yeah, honestly, I don't even play the regular Call of Duty. I kind of find it a little boring. I think I just like the constant action of the zombies. I gotta open up some of this stuff. No, I'll do this. This one first. And we'll get going in here. Let's see. The mystery box has in store. Oh my god, okay, let's kill these people. Pumpkin heads. I love that. I played the beta of Black Ops 7 and it was pretty cool. And then this was the most recent update. And I totally did not get my mystery box item, so that was not planned. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Okay. I have cat ears on for the occasion. I should just be wearing them every day for this month. Spooky season lasts only so much. And I don't know if any of you guys are dressing up this year for Halloween. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be. So, I'll figure that out though. Oh, they have pumpkins everywhere. This is super cute for Halloween. Okay. Oh, no! No one can revive me when I'm playing by myself. I'm so surprised there's no one in this right now. They must be playing a different one. It's very like that. If one's more popular than the other, and I guess Liberty Falls is not popular right now. Oh, I gotta get ammo. Let's see. Have you seen Alien Earth, and would you recommend it for someone who hasn't seen Alien? By the way, you just call me Leo. Okay, Leo. Well, I have not seen Alien Earth. I've heard very mixed things. I love Alien, but maybe if you haven't seen Alien, maybe you'd like it, because a lot of people that are big Alien fans seem to have some problems with the show. But I don't know. I still want to see it. I still want to check it out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely on my list, but there's so much, and I'm just so like into watching horror stuff right now. I watched Werewolf by Night. I have not watched that yet until, oh my god, I gotta get the hell out of here, until recently, and I thought it was fantastic. And I was like, why doesn't Marvel just do specials like this all the time? Because it was like really, really well done. And instead of trying to do an entire series, just make a special event, especially for like the unknown characters. I think it would work really well. And I don't know, if I'm too loud, you can let me know too. I'm kind of, again, this is like testing this out for the first time. So. But if you haven't seen Werewolf by Night, it's definitely one of the better projects that Marvel's put out in a long time. And I know it came out like 2 years ago, I think, or 3 years ago at this point. Holy moly, what the hell is that? Oh my god, okay. We're gonna do this. What is this thing? Shock Mimic or something like that? Okay. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Well, that was interesting. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try one more game, and we'll, you know, hopefully there'll be more people in it. Oh my god, Laren's here? Okay, I can see, yeah, okay. I can see the chat sometimes, and sometimes I can't. Yeah, it's just so weird that I'm playing by myself. And I've survived 6 rounds because I have never done that before. Haunted Havoc with all the pumpkin heads. I think I'm going to play that one a lot more, though, because I enjoyed that, and I can definitely get better at that. And this is also kind of weird, me doing this the first time live. So, nice to see you, Laren. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well, and I'd love to hear what spooky movies you're watching. I watched a really great old school horror movie. I think it was from the early 50s. It was called The Night of the Hunter, and it was with Robert Mitchum, and it was phenomenal. I can't recommend it enough. It was so good. And I can't even tell you where I saw it. I think it might have been Tubi. I'm not positive. Let's see. Okay. Let's try to actually do a mission where... I'm just going to check this again. I'm just like so nervous to like be in a group and then people can hear me. I'm just going to do this. If anyone ever wants to play with me, I'm Nerdy Film Girl on Call of Duty. I don't do it all the time because I get like addicted to it. So, but definitely like once a week or a couple times a month. Okay, what would people be playing right now? I'll do standard and just see if that. Is it because I'm the only person in my party? I think I made that. I think that's the problem. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get myself out of the party, and I'm not gonna say anything. And then once the game's in, I will just, unless anyone else knows a better way to do this, because I want to make sure I'm not like talking during the whole like to other people. Okay, so then if that's the case, let's do play in a squad. We'll do the other one. We'll try Haunted Havoc again. And I'm not going to talk once this loads, and then I'll make sure I'm muted in the group. So I've muted myself. Can you still hear me? I'd love to know. If you could anyone could just say yes, yay or nay. Okay, so that's. I realized I did not get myself out of the group again. So I'll just play again by myself, and that's fine. We're learning together on the new. Okay. So if you guys can hear me, next time I will not put myself in a party by myself. Because there is a way to like start the game with a group and then just put yourself in a party, and the only people that can hear you are the people in the party, but this makes so much sense. I can just mute myself and you guys can still hear me and they won't be able to, so I'll do that next time. Laren, I'm so glad you saw that movie. It's so good. And like there's a scene in the 3rd act by the river when the kids are trying to escape, and it's like one of the most artistic things I've ever seen in a movie ever. Like I feel like they were so ahead of their time with this. So I'm so glad you know about Night of the Hunter. Thanks, Leo. Thanks. I'm so glad you guys all let me know that you could hear me as we play Haunted Havoc by myself, which is okay. It's totally fine. Next time, if you guys enjoy this at all, I'm probably gonna try to do this. It's just it's easy on my end, and it actually I don't think I'm like lagging at all. And I know sometimes I have a problem lagging on my live streams. I'm not gonna just stick to this, but it's a nice little like extra thing to do. Other movies that I've seen for Halloween spooky season, I saw the original Strangers from the 90s or the early aughts, and my god was that movie so boring. It's with Liv Tyler, and I forget the other guy that's in it. And I haven't seen any of the Strangers until I watched the first one, and I'm like, no wonder, because the new ones have gotten such bad reviews. Um, no wonder, like, they've gotten bad reviews, because after I watched the first one, I'm like, why would you remake this? Like, there's no point at all. And I think one of the worst things about The Strangers, in not an interesting way, the villains, the couple or whatever, they just kill for no reason, but it's not even explored in an interesting way. And I saw the poster recently for the new one, and it was just, I think the tagline was like, because they can, or like they do this just because, like there's no, I think if you're gonna have a villain like that where there's like no rhyme or reason and they're just like super evil, you should at least play up into that more, or like a little backstory or something. Oh my god, here's that thing again that killed me earlier. Okay, we can open this up because it's really like just so uninteresting. Man, this thing is wild. This thing is absolutely wild. I gotta open all these up. I gotta upgrade my gun soon. But yeah, so The Strangers, the first one with Liv Tyler, is a snooze fest, and I really don't recommend it. That was probably one of the worst things I've seen this spooky season, even though she's really good. And the concept is good, it's just like they could have done a lot more with it. Yesterday, if you wanted something a little bit more kid-friendly, I have friends that aren't really that into horror stuff, I watched Hotel Transylvania 2, and it was just as good, maybe even better than the first one. If you don't know what Hotel Transylvania is, it's animated. I believe it's DreamWorks, but I could be completely wrong on that. Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg are major voices in it, as well as Selena Gomez, I think. Oh, shit. Everyone's great. And the sequel was awesome. I keep hearing there's a third one, and so if there is, I definitely want to check that out. It's super family friendly, and it's also like smart enough and fun enough just to be an adult and watch it too. So I highly recommend it. I need ammunition. Oh my god. The pumpkin heads are coming out everywhere. Okay. If we're going to talk about non-spooky stuff, I have only seen The Smashing Machine and One Battle After Another. One Battle After Another was brilliant, and The Smashing Machine was fine, if that makes sense. And it's nothing wrong, like, The Rock actually did a great job, and I'm not even, like, I rarely go see movies with The Rock in them, just because he always comes off as super fake. But he did a great job, and the movie itself, the script, I think was just the problem, because I didn't learn anything about him, and I did not learn anything about the early stages of MMA fighting and the UFC. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you can see I'm obsessed with One Battle After Another, so I don't even know if I'm going to go into that right now. If I do, maybe I'll talk about it while I'm not playing a game, because there's so much serious stuff to talk about. Oh, the spiders are back. I haven't had a round with them yet in the haunted version. And I actually have really bad arachnophobia. So I will never watch Arachnophobia, the movie. I will never watch that. But these things don't bother me for some reason. There's actually a mode you can put this on where you can turn it to like arachnophobia mode, so they don't come to you like spiders. And they were almost worse. They were like gross little worm things, and I was like, I'll just stick with the spiders. Leo, I'm so glad you said One Battle After Another might be your favorite of the year. It is absolutely my favorite of the year as well. And I just died again. Just died. Well, I'm going to get into a team next time. I think this was a great test run. I'm going to go through the comments, and then I'm going to probably call it, because this was just a little bit of a test. Off topic, but Tron Ares VFX and music were super awesome. The reviews are being too harsh or mixed, but the story is pretty basic. As a Tron fan, I liked it. Well, Max loves, he loves Tron, so we're going to have to go see that. I've heard if you just appreciate the music, I heard it's like a pretty much a great music video with a really shallow story. I'll watch that. I wasn't expecting it to be over the top amazing anyway. But yes, people are too harsh on things pretty much all the time. And I can be too harsh on certain things myself, so I don't blame everyone. But I totally get where you're coming from. David, so nice for you to join. I think this was a good trial, guys. I think this was great. Thanks so much for stopping by. And I think, you know, I'll get the hang of all the kinks with this. But yeah, thanks so much. Again, the Night of the Hunter, I highly recommend that movie. Strange Darling was phenomenal. The Blackening was so much better than I thought it was going to be. And if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes and critics, it's fun. It's more of like it's not like scary movie type funny. It's still like serious horror, but it's definitely more on like the cabin in the woods side of horror. But yeah, this was awesome. If you have any recommendations, I'd love that. I will probably not be doing this again until maybe next week because I'm going to be away for a little bit. But when I come back, get ready. And it's spooky season, so I guess I should be looking here. I've been like looking at the Call of Duty thing the whole time. I can just look here. I'm so used to not. This is a totally different setup. So thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you all next time. Happy spooky season. And yeah, it's been cool.